Let me put a, if like, thought experiment to you. Imagine you are talking to Shlomi Rand or Norman Shine, the two men who were stabbed in Golders Green. How do you persuade them that what happened to them was somehow kind of in their imaginations? I mean, you've got to be clear about this. You can't have it both ways. Either there is something real here, or you're saying that some Jewish people are not making it up, but they're imagining something that is real that isn't real.
Trevor, that's an outrageous distortion of what I just said.
No, I'm kind of repeating what you've just said, what you said earlier in the week, and what you've just said to me, actually. You retweeted this message about the behaviour of a group of Metropolitan Police officers when they had probably just saved several lives, including, by the way, the life of Essa Suleiman, who's since been arrested and charged with attempted murder because the armed police were on the way, and had he not been subdued, who knows what would have happened. What on earth was going through your head when you retweeted that? I know you've apologised, but how did you get to that place?
I think you can both recognise the bravery of officers who run towards incidents that most of us, including myself, would certainly want to run away from, and find the appropriate forum to say that no one, especially the police, should be above scrutiny. The reason why I've apologised is I accept that wasn't the appropriate forum. As a member of the London Assembly, a place I know you know well, the Police and Crime Committee would be an appropriate place, or indeed a meeting with the Commissioner, which I'm pleased I've reached out and he's now agreed to. I do also think, by the way, open letters aren't an appropriate way to do politics either in a local election. But I accept all of that, and I'll be having that conversation with the Commissioner.
But you chose X to do this. And I'm just curious, what prompted you to look at this message and to repost it? You can say you didn't endorse it and so on, but you made a choice to do this. And I'm just curious, what thought process led you to do that?
Well, the first thing I did was recognise that this was a horrific crime, and I showed solidarity to the victims and their families. I then thanked the emergency responders for the brave work they did. I found it all very traumatic, especially as a Jewish person, and I also found the video that was circulating online traumatic too. I accept, though, that conversation about that video needs to be had with the Commissioner rather than on X.
You made a mistake, presumably, because you were traumatised then?
Well, you generally apologise when you make mistakes for putting that in the wrong forum. It should be something I take directly to the Commissioner, and I accept that.